Hey, namaste. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another gentle stretch and breathe session. We're doing some yoga this morning. Hope you've got your yoga mat out or wherever you want to be for a little stretching and breathing and focusing inward on your true self, honoring that spirit that inhabits your aura, your presence. Be with yourself. Acknowledge yourself. Be grateful for your life. Let's take a few big breaths in through the nose and blow out through the lips to center ourselves before we get started. Take a breath in now and let it go. Awesome. Good start. Let's breathe again. This time as you breathe in, sit a little taller. And when you exhale, let your head fall down in front of your chest, keeping the back softly straight. Let the back of the neck lengthen and release any holding in your neck and shoulders. Let the head be heavy. You can release your belly as well. And we're just going to start to sway, just a micro sway here to start with, something that maybe you barely feel, and if anybody saw you, they wouldn't even notice you moving. Sway a little bit left and right, letting the head hang down in front of the chest, releasing the neck. Continue to breathe with the movement. Keeping the back softly straight, release that belly. Let your hips and lower half of your torso be heavy on the floor, accepting of the support that the floor is giving you. And slowly widen your sway just a little bit more to the left, a little bit more to the right, and breathing in and out. Take your time. Let's not be in a hurry here. Awesome. Let's come back to the center and slowly pull that beautiful face up. Blink your eyes. I see we have morning sunshine from Audrey and Greg. You guys, love you. Thank you for being here. And somebody else has joined us, but I don't see who it is. So maybe send me a message. Let me know who's out there. And remember, everything that we're doing today and all of our days is supposed to feel good. If it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't feel right, you're certainly welcome to modify it, make it your yoga, feeding into what your body is asking for and giving gratitude for this wonderful opportunity to take care of yourself. If anything I suggest doesn't feel right, if it feels a little painful, awkward, or just not what I want to do, you're certainly welcome not to do it. This is your time to take care of yourself. I'm just here to give you a little bit of suggestions. So having said that, let's put some music on and start to move with the music a little bit. We can stretch our legs out. Pull the flesh away from the sitting bones if that's something that helps you connect down into the earth, and flex those ankles. Think about opening the tissues at the back of the knee. If you can't get your knees straight, if you have a pillow, maybe put a pillow under those knees in order to give something for the back of the knees to feel contact there. All right, flex and point the ankles for me. Just breathe in and out. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. One more time and hold the flex. And we're going to sit super tall while we hold those ankles flexed with the toes pointing up. Reach the arms up overhead. Stretch tall, reach up, breathe in. And bring it on down. Exhale. One more time. Reach it straight up overhead. Flex those ankles, reach up. And bring it on down. Release your ankles. Let your knees be a little bit loose and free. And push the legs in and out, or left and right. hands on top of the thighs. Just rub the top of your legs, reaching from the hips down towards the ankles or toes. Come up, take a breath in, and we reach, exhale. Drop the head, inhale up, exhale, reach into a forward fold with the head dropped down, the neck released. Reach, breathing in and out. All right, take a moment to bend one leg up. And okay, I'm working with my right leg. So if you're with me, bend your right leg up, put the foot on the floor, and then cross it over the knee. And grab onto the front of your thigh and pull your chest forward. Sit right up on the crest of your hip bones. Pull the chest forward, pull the shoulders back, look up. And look down, exhale. Look up. And down. One more time, up. And back to level. Nice. This is your right knee. Reach forward with your left arm. And then grab the knee in your hand or elbow. And then stretch your right arm forward. And take it back. Reach forward. And as far back as you want. Look back at your hand. Keep watching your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. All right, this time take it back, reach back, look back over your shoulder, and drop your hand to the floor behind your hip. And we twist around in a seated spinal twist. Keep breathing. And then lift the hand up to level with the floor, bring it forward. And come on, straighten out that leg. We reach for our ankles. Come up, hands to the hips. Forward fold, exhale. Slide it up, inhale. One more time, down and up. All right, let's see if we can twist around the other way. We'll bend both. For me now, it's the left leg. And cross it over the other knee. Reach. Let's hold on to the front of the thigh, of the shins for a moment, and pull the chest forward, pull the shoulders back, lift the face. Flex that ankle on the long leg. Awesome. All right, reach that right hand forward and then grab the knee. Or grab it in your elbow, whichever way you like. We're going to reach the other hand. This is the left hand. Left knee bent up, left hand, same side. Take it back. Exhale. Look at your fingertips. Take it all the way back as far as you want to go. And forward. Inhale. Look back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just slowly introducing a nice spinal twist. Also a nice stretch for the shoulder and bicep here as you reach back. Let's go 3 more times. Forward and back. Breathing in and out. Reach forward and take it back. Hold it back there. And then drop the hand down to the floor behind your hip and look over your back shoulder. Keep breathing. Inhale up and bring it forward. Uncross your leg. Stretch it out. Hands rest on your thighs. Forward fold. Slide it back up. Take a breath in. Any speed is perfect. We're just folding over with an exhalation and coming up with an inhalation. 2 more times. Slow it down a little bit. Nice. All right, let's scoot down onto our backs. And here we have our heels close to the hips, and the arms can go wherever your shoulders and neck and arms like. Any place is fine for your arms and shoulders. And hands palm up, hopefully, fingers curled, fingers relaxed. Knees go left. And everything lets go. Knees come up. Knees go right. Everything lets go. Knees come up and knees come to the chest. Bring the hands to the knees, squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and hold. Let the knees go wide as you're comfortable with. Don't force anything. Let it feel good. Opening the pelvis. And then once you get to wherever your knees want to be, bring the knees closer to the shoulders and push them away just an inch or two. All right, let's close the knees and reach the legs up, reach the hands up, circle the ankles, circle the wrists. This should be easy and slow or fast, whatever feels nice. Change direction whenever you feel like it. Just circle your ankles, circle your wrists. Keeping those arms and legs up in the air, letting the blood go uphill to get to the toes and fingers. And let's flex and point. Flex the ankles and wrists and point. When the wrists point, they don't point, the fingers don't point at the ceiling, they come all the way over. All the way back, all the way over. Find your full range of motion for your wrist and breathe as long as it's not difficult or painful or awkward. Don't let it trigger your pain. Stay away from that. Just work with what you have. Be grateful for what you have. All right, let's take our fingers and toes up to the ceiling and wiggle, 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 squirm, 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 keep breathing. All right, bring it down and bring it up. Down and up. Nice and loose today, free and easy. Down, up, down, up, down, up, and 10 more times. 10, up, 9, up, 8, up, and 7, up, 6, up, 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Just let your arms and legs wander around aimlessly here, drifting, independent of each other, just moving freely, like bubbles floating in a room. When you're ready, bring everything down and stretch out on the floor. Allow yourself to be as big as you can on the floor. Stretch out. Take up as much space as you can. And let's return to our beloved breath. Breathe in through the nose and out through loose lips. Breathe in. Blow out. Keep it going. Breathe in. Blow out. Keep it going. Breathe in. slowly let your breath return to any natural rhythm. Just observe how you feel as you relax. Awesome. Let's bring the hands down by the hips and bring the right knee up. Circle that knee around. You can go as big as you want. You can go as slow as possible. Breathing in for half your circle, breathing out for half your circle. And it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. It can be any shape that your hip is happy with. Keep breathing, keep circling around. Change direction whenever you feel the urge to change direction. Listen to your body and say yes to whatever impulse comes up. I shouldn't say impulse, suggestion, request. 2 more times around. And then bring that knee up to the chest and wrap your arms around your shin or your knee or your ankle and give it a hug. Just a gentle hug. Okay, let's stretch that leg up towards the ceiling and grab a hold at your knee or your thigh. If you have a strap and you want to use your strap, you can hook your foot and hold on to the strap. Okay, now we want to move from a comfort zone area to the extreme stretch area. So slowly, carefully, and with your breath, explore your flexibility in any way that feels helpful and releasing and nice. Stretch it close, let it drift away. Gently pull it close, gently let it go away. Keep breathing. We're just asking that hamstring in the back of the leg to lengthen, to find a little extra space between the tissues, and let the blood flow easily and free. Let the energy move through the fascia and the nerves. And when we're ready to hold the leg, let's find a place where we feel the stretch, and it's fairly intense. And we're just going to try to relax into that stretch. It's a 30-second static stretch. If you want, you can close your eyes and just be with your breath, be with your sensations. We're halfway there. Keep breathing. All right, it's been 30 seconds, and if you feel the urge to go a little deeper, you're allowed to go just a little deeper now and feel that stretch intensify again. This is your new therapeutic edge here. Hold and breathe. If you don't feel the urge, don't feel bad. You can stay where you are. You can come out of the stretch if it's too much for you. All things are possible. Whatever your need is where you need to place your attention. Also, let's release the leg, bend the knee, and bring it across the body. Let's let the foot find the floor here and roll up on your side body. Bend both knees about 90 degrees and open the arms out from the chest. Maybe turn your head in the opposite direction of your knee as long as it's not warped to hold it there. Reclined spinal twist is a super healing position. It's really, really good to breathe deep here and release everything in the body. Scan up and down your spine for me. Ask every little part of your spine and the muscles on either side of the spine. Are you 100% relaxed? Chances are you're going to discover 1 or 2 places that are in the holding habit. Just protective, trying to protect us from whatever might happen if we let everything go. Who knows what could happen? You might have healing. So try to let go. Try to trust yourself enough to release everything in the body here. Try and quiet the mind and stay with the breath. If you're one of those people who always needs the mind to be saying something all the time, talk, talk, talk in the mind, right? If you're one of those people, and it's okay, try just saying these words. As you inhale, say, I love myself. Even if it feels silly, even if it feels cheesy, just say it. And as you exhale, try saying, I'm grateful for my life. Inhale, I love myself. Exhale, I'm grateful for my life. Inhale, I love myself. Exhale, I'm grateful for my life. Awesome. When you're ready, you can roll on your back. And we're going to stretch the arms overhead and stretch the legs out with the big toes touching. Reach long through the whole body. Stretch and breathe. Yawn and sigh. Woo. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. When you're ready, we're going to bring the hands alongside the hips again, and this time bring up your other knee and circle it around as you breathe in and out. Let it be a big, slow circle, as big as you're comfortable with, not forcing anything to do something it doesn't want to do. Listen with love to the body. No criticisms, no body shaming. We love ourselves. We're grateful for this body, grateful for this life, and so many other blessings. Grateful for so much. Maybe the world's in a little bit messed up place. I'm still grateful for the experience of being alive, the opportunity to live, be a part of this world. Awesome, let's circle it around a few more times, extra slow, extra big if possible. Last time, change direction, 2 more times around. And then hug that knee into the chest. Give your arms a wrap around. Squeeze in, gently hug. When you're ready, stretch the leg up. You can hold on with your hands at the knee or the thigh. You can use your strap if you would prefer that. Just be gentle and careful and slow, especially if you're using the strap. Don't pull fast. Don't be mindless about how you do that, because it's a little easy to pull fast when you use the strap. So take it slow and gently with love and gratitude, ask the back of the leg to find a little lengthening, a little bit of freedom, looseness, easy flowing energy up and down the back of the leg into the hip, the lower back, down to the ankle and the heel. Find your range of motion. Acknowledge how it feels, where the stretch is intense. Oh, wonderful. Let's see if we can hold the leg at or close to the edge of your range of motion for our 30-second static stretch. Keep breathing and trying to relax. Maybe close your eyes and just be with your breath. And let your mantra be, I love myself. I'm grateful for my life. Almost there, keep stretching. All right, if you feel the urge now that we've been patient, it's been 30 seconds, you can go a little deeper. You're allowed to go a little deeper and feel that intensity pick up again. But don't do anything that's damaging or hurtful or suspect. Take it slow and breathe. Awesome. Let's release the leg, bend the knee, and cross it over the body. Rolling up on your side. Let the foot find the floor over there. And bend both knees about 90 degrees or so. Open the arms out. Reposition your arms and legs and head in any way that's super comfortable, super luxurious. Release everything in the body. Breathe deep and slow. Ready, roll on your back. And we'll stretch the body long again. Extend your legs out, point your toes, reach the hands overhead. Take a big breath in, really expand your rib cage, expand your belly, breathe in, fill the body with air. And exhale, let's come back up to seated. Come up any way you can. And let's find ourselves in a half straddle. If you need to or want to, pull that flesh away from the sitting bones and sit really tall. Let's reach the arms up and pull apples out of a tree, one arm up at a time. The other elbow comes down for a little support so you can really reach up. Up and up. Up and up. Keep breathing. Both hands float up. And the leg that's extended, drop that hand down, gently curl it under, and reach over. Think about your ear approaching the knee. Also think about stretching through the side body, through the rib cage, the waist, the armpit, even the elbow and the hands. Everything from fingertips all the way down to your hips should feel a nice stretch here. Keep breathing deeply and with awareness. Awesome, reach it up. Cartwheel the arms around. And let's see if we can come up onto the knee. You might want to bend this leg a little bit. You put the foot there. And then come up on the knees and stretch. Come down. Hands at heart. Arms out. Let's do it again. Reach it up and stretch. And then come down, arms out, hands at heart. And keeping the hands there, can you switch your legs around? Nice. All right, let's extend that other leg out and reach it up. Breathing in and out. Do you need to connect your hips? If that's something you want to do, go ahead and do it. Reach the arms out. And stretching up, 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 up. Reach up, breathe in. Pull some apples out of the tree. And elbow comes down for support so you can really reach up. Up, up, and up. Reach up, reach up. Keep breathing. We're not done yet. Keep it going. All right, both hands float up and come on down. Extend the hand out and curl it under. Other arm up and over. Ear reaching for the knee a little bit here. Stretch through the side body. Keep breathing, feel that stretch. Breathe into whatever sensation is the most intense for you here. Nice. And come on up. Let's go on to the knees. You can bend this knee under and come up on the knees and reach. And come down, arms out, and hands at the heart. Arms out. And let's go up again. Reach, reach, reach. All right, come on down. Arms out, hands to heart. Bring those legs in to cross-legged or whatever good position is happy for you. Feeling settled, balanced, released, relaxed, content. Close the eyes. Let your finger and thumb come together in a sacred circle, just barely touching. So you have a sensation of just one speck of contact. And as you breathe in, travel with the breath in through the nostrils to the back of the throat, down the windpipe, into the left lung and the right lung. Exhale, squeeze the chest, squeeze the belly. Follow the air out of the body. All right, let's bring the outside world inside our body. Breathe in. Hold it in, expand. Exhale through the nose, slowly squeezing the belly and chest. You can allow the head to float around. Maybe it wants to drop down. Maybe it wants to lift up. Maybe it wants to circle around. Continue to breathe with awareness, with attention, with intention. Prayer pose. Take a moment for yourself. Nice. Interlock your fingers and squeeze and release. Move them in a circle. Close to the heart, up by the face, and away. To the belly, heart, and face. Squeeze and release. Breathing. Like a thumping heart. Squeeze and release. Reverse your circle. And back to prayer. And move your hands like a figure 8, like an infinity symbol. Push the wrists back as they come through the middle of the figure 8. Push it back. Push fingertips back. Stretch that wrist. Gentle and easy. Don't do anything that triggers any kind of pain. Keep it all in the realm of the joyful. Awesome. Come back and stretch it wide. Let the hands drift back. Look up at the ceiling. Lift your chin. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Push your heart forward. Keep breathing. Arms slowly drift up from way back there. Reach it up. And then reach it forward. We're going to hold our hands right here at shoulder level. The palm is facing down. Take your right shoulder back and left shoulder forward, and then switch. Keep breathing. All right, both hands at the same length and open wide again. Squeeze it back. Lift the face and take it up. Breathe in. And prayer hands down to the heart. Stay with yourself for a moment here. Awesome. Beautiful. Let's get up on hands and knees. Get into your table position. And make sure your wrists are under your shoulders, or maybe just a little bit forward of your shoulders, just a hair. And the knees are under your hips, or maybe just a hair wider. So we have a nice strong base for our table, and we're just going to circle around like you're drawing a circle in the air with your belly button. Your elbows can be soft here, and we breathe. Change direction, go the other way. Continue to breathe. All right, coming back to the center, arch it up, drop the head and tailbone. Push away into the floor with your hands. And then just move the rib cage left and right. Back to the center, drop the middle of the back down. Lift your face and tailbone, push your hands into the floor, don't scrunch in the shoulders. And we're going to look around the shoulder direction to look for maybe your foot or your hip or your toes or just the back end of your yoga mat. Look around the shoulders. You don't need to do much with the hips here. It's not what we usually do, something a little bit different. Coming back to the center now, return to your cat and drop it down for cow. All right, let's lower down onto the elbows and press, take your right leg, extend it back, put the toes on the floor and press back, stretching your calf muscle and heel. This is a 30-second static stretch. I'll watch the clock. You just keep pushing that heel back and try to have a straight leg if possible so that the calf muscle gets a really good stretch here. Into the foot, into the heel, into the arch, and all the way up to the back of the knee. 10 more seconds. Keep pushing. 5 more seconds. All right, we're going to lift the leg up into the air. Let it go as high as it wants to. And then bend the knee and elevate. Push it up as if you're trying to put your footprint on the ceiling. Stomp it up. Reach it up. Up and up. Up and up. 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Bring that knee down. Extend the other leg back, put the toes on the floor, push back, 30 seconds, stretch that calf muscle, try to have a straight leg, push the heel back, feel the stretch in the calf muscle for sure, but also up into the tissues behind the knee and all the way down into the arch of the foot, through the Achilles tendon and heel, keep pushing back. 5 more seconds. All right, we're going to lift the leg up into the air. Let it go as high as it wants to. Bend the knee and up. As if you wanted to stomp your foot on the ceiling. Push it up and up. Up and up. Up and up. 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 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. All right, bring that knee down. And we'll just let the hips come back to the heels. Pose of a child. Drop your forehead to the floor in front of your knees. Release everything in the body. Well, that felt way too good. So let's come back up to table and just resume our strong table stance. We're going to take the right arm out and the left leg out for a balancing pose. And as you breathe in, lift the hand and foot. Exhale, drop it down. Just touch the floor and come back up with an inhalation and exhalation. Reach it up and down. Float it up as high as it'll go and drop it down. Touch the floor and lift. And lower, up, and up, and up. All right, 1 more, and hold. Switching sides, left arm, right leg, if you're with me. You don't have to be, you can do it your own way. Lower, touch the floor. Inhale and lift it up as high as it wants to go and lower. Exhale. Rise and lower. Breathe in and out. Float up, drop down. Keep it going. Three more. 2 more. 1 more. Just hold. And hand down. Knees down. Come back to seated. All right, we're going to open up into a straddle. Remember, this is your straddle, so it may not be as wide open as you once were when you were younger or what you see somebody else doing. So make it a comfortable, open hip seated position. And we're just going to take the hands along the top of the thighs, reach from hips to ankles, slide it over. Coming back to the center, bring your hands down to the floor in front of your knees somewhere and allow the hands to settle in. Bend the elbows just a little bit, looking down at the floor. Push back. Inhale. And stretch slowly. Don't go too far. Don't do too much. Be gentle with yourself. Find a range of motion, whatever it may be, even if it's just half an inch. That's your range of motion. Honor it. Breathe into it. And whatever that range of motion is, let's stay right in the middle. In the middle. Not at the most extreme place, not in your comfort zone, but right somewhere in the middle. Look over one shoulder. And back, face forward. Look over the other shoulder. And come back, face forward. Let's go back and forth. And his speed is perfect. All right, coming back up. Reach the arms out and up, reach up, stretch out, breathe in. And turn your hands so that the back of the hands come together above your head. And we're just going to wiggle the fingers slowly, like a flower or a sea anemone with its petals moving in the breeze. Keeping those fingers moving like that, bring it down. All the way to the floor in front of your pelvis and rotate it around. And now we have inverted prayer hands somewhere near the heart. Thumbs pointing forward, fingernails touching, backs of the hands touching. All right, now turn back to regular prayer hands. Take your right fingers and pivot them around, point down. Left finger's pointing up, right finger's pointing down. Touch the floor, lift it up. Touch the floor, touch your chin. Down and up. All right, come back to the center. Switch both hands around. Touch your chin, touch the floor. Up and down. Keep breathing. Coming back to the center. Return to your regular prayer hands. And then fingertips to your shoulders. Circle the elbows up and back, down and forward. Up, back, down, forward and around. Change direction. Beautiful. Bring those legs in. Let's get up to standing. How you doing? Still with me? Let's move a little bit. Take a little, not really a march, more like a sachet. Let the shoulders move back, 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 and back. Back, 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 and back. Coming back, settle in to your mountain pose. And stand tall, reach the arms up, breathe in. And exhale, bring it down. Let's crisscross in front of the feet. And up, breathe in. Crisscross on top of the head. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 2 more times. Beautiful. And let's kick and flick. So kick your heel forward and flick your fingertips and get rid of any stress in the arms and legs, in the whole body. Kick it and flick it away. Kick forward, a little bit to the side. Kick forward and flick and to the side. Forward and to the side. And forward and to the side. All right, stand tall, reach it up, breathe in. Exhale, drop it down. Nice. Let's bend the knees and bring the rear end down like you're halfway to a chair. Your feet can be a little wider than your hips, and you should be nice and heavy on your feet, and go for a swim. And backstroke it. Lift your face, but keep halfway down to a chair. Keep your knees bent, keep your hips low. Breathe backwards. Reach backwards, and breathe deeply. If anybody figures out how to breathe backwards, let me know. I don't know that one. All right, let's do the front stroke again. Forward, looking down. Nice. Swing the arms around the body. Lift a knee. And come into a lungey position, sort of the warrior pose stance. The back leg, the foot is across the yoga mat. The front leg, the toes are pointing down the length of the yoga mat. The front knee is bent, the back leg is straight. We're going to look in the same direction as our front toes and bring the arms out to the side. Grab your fingertips and pull it back. Look up at the ceiling. Bring the hands down. And frame your foot on the floor. Come into downward dog. All right, let's see if we can come into our lunge position with the other foot in front. You might need to help your leg get up there. Frame the foot with the hands. And we lift up and reach it tall. Grab your fingertips and pull it back. Look up at the ceiling. And come on down. Hands come to the floor. Frame your foot and come into your downward dog. And from downward dog, let's lift one heel and walk the dog. Lift one heel and then the other. Let the rib cage and hips move left and right. And just push back and drift forward a little bit. Push back and drift forward. Hips push back and up. Shoulders drift forward. Don't cross your wrists with your shoulders. Don't get that close. Bend the knees and hover your table. Bring your knees down 1 inch above the yoga mat. Hold. One more time. Hovering table. And then back onto your knees. And take a moment to sit on your knees or sit on your heels with the knees bent, unless that's an impossible pose for you. And then modify it. You can be in any seated position that you want. Come into a quiet stillness. Bring the hands up to rest on the thighs or the knees in a receptive state. Listening to the universe, listening to the world, listening to yourself. And then when you're ready, come off. And we're just going to come to a position that's seated on your hips, almost like cross-legged, but bring one knee up and put the foot on the floor. So the 2 feet are close together. One knee is up and one knee is out on the floor. And bring your shoulder on the inside of that upper knee and your elbows forward and walk the hands forward. Bring the elbows down if that's something that you want to do. And we're just going to stay here for a moment and breathe. Let the head be heavy. When you're ready, walk your hands back up and we'll switch the legs the other way. And come inside, shoulder inside the knee. Walk the hands forward. Maybe bring those elbows down and let the head be heavy. Beautiful. Come back up and take any seated stance that's good for you for our last few minutes together. Breathing in, close the eyes, feel a connection with the earth. Your hips, at your root chakra. Concentrate on that connection. Close the eyes, stack your vertebrae up, and then begin to squeeze the buttocks in and lift the belly button in and up, pulling energy from the earth up into the body. Breathe it in, squeeze it in, squeeze the belly in, and release. Squeeze it in, pull everything up, and release. Like a pulsing, squeezing rhythm with your breath. Squeeze it in, pull it up, and release. Hold it up, squeeze it up, keep on pulling, keep pulling in and up. And release. Release your neck and shoulders, let your head drop. And we return to that early thing we were doing at the beginning. Just sway left and right. And as you sway, just begin to visualize the Kundalini energy that rises like a snake from your tailbone, up, going in and out, weaving in and out of each vertebrae. Bringing energy up to the neck, up to the connection at the skull, and all the way up to your crown chakra at the very top of your head. Think about the medical insignia. It has a snake on it. Where does that come from? Maybe the symbol ties back to this Kundalini energy that the ancient sages knew about. Bring that energy through the spine, starting at your tailbone, lift it, slithering slowly upwards. Freedom and fluidity in your movement. Keep gratitude and love in your heart. Keep peace and joy in your interactions with people. Appreciate everything and have very limited expectations. Expectations sometimes get us into trouble, don't they? Thank you so much for joining me for yoga today. I hope it was a very good session for you and that you feel more comfort in your body and more balance in your personality and in your mind. Thank you, Jane and Kathy, Ellis and Andrea and Craig. I love you guys so much. Namaste. See you soon. Bye-bye.